Mythology ASMR. In this video, I'm going to whisper the tales of Aphrodite until you fall asleep. Aphrodite, the ethereal goddess of love and beauty, emerges from the foaming waves of the sea, her birth a testament to the enigmatic nature of divine creation. According to Hesiod's Theogony, she is born from the severed genitals of Uranus, cast into the sea by the Titan Cronus in a savage act of patricide. From this primordial chaos arises Aphrodite, radiant and resplendent, her beauty a beacon to gods and mortals alike. Yet, conflicting tales abound regarding Aphrodite's parentage. In Homer's Iliad, she is depicted as the daughter of Zeus and Dione, a narrative that speaks to the fluidity of Greek mythology and the myriad interpretations of divine lineage. Whether born from the sea foam or the union of Zeus and Dione, Aphrodite's origins remain shrouded in myth, her essence an embodiment of divine mystery. As the goddess of love, beauty and desire, Aphrodite's presence permeates every aspect of the mortal world, her influence transcending the boundaries of Olympus, from her sacred symbols to her sacred animals, from her myriad lovers to her divine progeny. Aphrodite's story is one of passion, intrigue, and eternal longing. Despite her divine beauty and allure, Aphrodite's fate takes a peculiar turn when she is wed to Hephaestus, the god of craftsmanship, in an unexpected union that defies the expectations of Olympus. Hephaestus, renowned for his skill at the forge, but marred by his physical deformity, is seen as an unlikely match for the radiant goddess of love. Yet it is precisely Hephaestus's perceived shortcomings that render him safe in the eyes of the gods, his lack of physical attractiveness serving as a shield against the jealousy and rivalry that Aphrodite's beauty often incites. Thus Zeus, in his wisdom, or perhaps his cunning, orchestrates the union between Aphrodite and Hephaestus, forging a bond that defies conventional expectations. For Aphrodite, the marriage to Hephaestus represents a departure from the tumultuous affairs that have characterized her relationships with other gods and mortals. In Hephaestus, she finds not only a husband, but a companion whose steadfast devotion and unwavering loyalty offer her a sense of stability and security. Yet, despite her marriage vows, Aphrodite's heart remains restless, her desires unsated by the bonds of matrimony. Throughout her union with Hephaestus, she embarks on numerous dalliances and affairs, her beauty and charm irresistible to gods and mortals alike. From her passionate trysts with Ares, the god of war, to her illicit liaisons with mortal heroes, Aphrodite's infidelity becomes the stuff of legend, her exploits whispered in hushed tones across Olympus. And yet, despite her indiscretions, Hephaestus remains ever faithful, his love for Aphrodite unwavering, despite the betrayal that stains their union. In Hephaestus, Aphrodite finds not only a husband, but a confidant, a partner who accepts her flaws and forgives her transgressions, even as she continues to seek solace in the arms of others. Aphrodite, the goddess of love and desire, is renowned not only for her beauty, but also for her numerous lovers, both divine and mortal. Despite her marriage to Hephaestus, her heart knows no bounds, and her affections wander far and wide, entangling gods and mortals alike in a web of passion and intrigue. Among her most infamous lovers is Ares, the god of war, whose fiery ardour matches Aphrodite's own insatiable desires. Together, they ignite flames of passion that blaze across Olympus, their clandestine meetings a testament to the forbidden allure of forbidden love. Yet, their union is fraught with danger, for Ares is the husband of Aphrodite's sister, Hephaestus. Their affair, shrouded in in secrecy, becomes a source of scandal and gossip among the gods, fueling the flames of jealousy and resentment that smoulder beneath the surface of Olympus. But Ares is not the only god to succumb to Aphrodite's charms. From the handsome Adonis to the mighty Poseidon, Aphrodite's list of lovers reads like a roll call of Olympus' most illustrious inhabitants. Each succumbs to her beauty, their hearts ensnared by her irresistible allure, their fates intertwined with hers in a dance of love and desire. Yet, Aphrodite's dalliances are not limited to the realm of the divine. Mortal men too fall under her spell, their hearts captivated by her ethereal beauty and divine grace. From the heroic Anchises to the ill-fated Adonis, mortals of every station vie for her affection, their lives forever changed by their encounters with the goddess of love. But for all her lovers, it is perhaps the mortal Psyche who captures Aphrodite's heart most deeply. Theirs is a tale of love and redemption, of trials endured and obstacles overcome in the name of true love. Through Psyche, Aphrodite learns the true meaning of love, her heart softened by the mortal's unwavering devotion and boundless faith. Aphrodite's romantic entanglements often lead to jealousy and conflict among the gods, none more so than her feud with Persephone over the handsome Adonis. Adonis, a mortal of unparalleled beauty, captures the hearts of both goddesses, igniting a rivalry that spans the ages. It begins with Aphrodite's infatuation with Adonis, whom she discovers as a babe and determines to make her own. Entrusting his care to Persephone, Aphrodite believes her beloved will be safe in the underworld goddess's care. However, Persephone too falls under Adonis's spell, refusing to return him to Aphrodite's embrace. Zeus, in his wisdom, intervenes, decreeing that Adonis shall spend half the year with each goddess, thereby attempting to appease both Aphrodite and Persephone. Yet, his decision only serves to deepen the rift between the two goddesses, their rivalry escalating into a bitter feud that spans the ages. The tale takes a tragic turn when Adonis meets his untimely end, gored by a wild boar while hunting in the forest. His death sends shockwaves through Olympus, leaving Aphrodite bereft, and Persephone consumed by guilt. From Adonis's blood springs the anemone flower, a symbol of the fleeting nature of beauty and life, forever immortalizing his memory in the annals of mythology. Yet, even in death, Adonis remains a point of contention between Aphrodite and Persephone, their feud casting a shadow over his legacy. Each year, as Adonis descends into the underworld, Aphrodite mourns his loss, while Persephone grapples with the guilt of his demise. Their rivalry serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the destructive power of jealousy and desire. Aphrodite's divine lineage extends beyond her romantic exploits to her offspring, a diverse array of gods and demigods whose lives are as varied as the passions that brought them into being. From the mischievous Eros to the heroic Aeneas, Aphrodite's children embody the multifaceted nature of love, beauty, and desire. Eros, also known as Cupid in Roman mythology, is perhaps the most famous of Aphrodite's children, the embodiment of love and desire in its purest form. Armed with his bow and arrow, Eros's whimsical antics often lead to chaos and confusion among both gods and mortals, his arrows capable of igniting passion or extinguishing it in an instant. Phobos and Deimos, born from Aphrodite's union with Ares, personify the darker aspects of love and desire, their names meaning fear and dread, respectively. In mythology, Phobos and Deimos accompany their father into battle, instilling represents the more harmonious aspects of love and desire, her role in mythology symbolising the union of opposites and the pursuit of balance and concord. Yet, her life is marked by tragedy and turmoil. Her marriage to Cadmus, the founder of Thebes, fraught with misfortune and sorrow, and Eros, often considered the avenger of unrequited love, embodies the consequences of love gone wrong, his role in mythology serving as a warning against the dangers of unreciprocated affection. Though less well known than his brother Eros, Anteros's influence is no less profound. His presence a reminder of the power of love to both heal and harm. Hermaphroditus, the child of Aphrodite and Hermes, represents the fluidity of gender and sexuality in Greek mythology, their transformation into an androgynous being symbolising the interconnectedness of masculine and feminine energies. Through Hermaphroditus, Aphrodite's influence extends beyond the boundaries of traditional gender roles, embracing the diversity and complexity of human experience. Aphrodite, the goddess of love, beauty, and desire, is adorned with symbols and sacred items that reflect her divine nature and influence over the realms of passion and romance. From the delicate rose to the enchanting seashell, each symbol carries deep meaning and significance, embodying the essence of Aphrodite's power and allure. The rose, with its soft petals and intoxicating fragrance, is perhaps the most iconic symbol of Aphrodite, representing love, passion, and desire. In ancient Greek mythology, the rose was believed to have sprung from the blood of Aphrodite's beloved Adonis, forever linking the flower to the goddess of love. The myrtle, another sacred symbol of Aphrodite, is associated with fertility, immortality, and eternal love. In Greek mythology, the myrtle was believed to have been created by Aphrodite herself, its sweet scent and delicate blooms serving as a testament to the goddess's beauty and grace. The seashell, a symbol of Aphrodite's birth from the foam of the sea, is often depicted in art and sculpture as a representation of the goddess's divine origins. In mythology, Aphrodite is said to have emerged from the sea, foam fully formed and radiant, her beauty rivaling that of the gods themselves. The mirror, a potent symbol of vanity and self-reflection, is closely associated with Aphrodite's domain of beauty and allure. In ancient Greece, mirrors were often used as offerings to the goddess, their reflective surfaces believed to capture and enhance Aphrodite's divine radiance. Sacred animals also play a significant role in Aphrodite's mythology, serving as her celestial messengers and companions. The dove, symbolising peace and love, is often depicted alongside Aphrodite, its gentle cooing echoing the goddess's soothing presence. The sparrow, a symbol of amorousness and affection, is another favoured creature of Aphrodite, its playful antics mirroring the goddess's playful nature. One of the most captivating tales in Aphrodite's mythology is the story of Psyche, a mortal maiden whose trials and tribulations serve as a testament to the transformative power of love. Psyche's journey unfolds as a series of trials orchestrated by Aphrodite herself, each designed to test the mortal's worthiness of her son, Eros. The story begins with Psyche, whose beauty rivals that of Aphrodite herself, arousing the jealousy of the goddess of love. In a fit of rage, Aphrodite commands her son Eros to unleash his arrows and make Psyche fall in love with the most hideous creature on earth. However, Eros, captivated by Psyche's beauty, instead falls in love with her himself, defying his mother's wishes. As Psyche languishes in despair, longing for the love she believes she can never have, Aphrodite devises a series of trials to test her devotion to Eros. Each trial is more challenging than the last, from sorting a mountain of grains to retrieving golden fleece from a flock of rams. Through perseverance and determination, Psyche overcomes each trial, guided by the whispered counsel of invisible helpers. Yet, it is Psyche's final trial that proves to be the most daunting of all, as Aphrodite commands her to descend into the underworld and retrieve a flask of beauty from Persephone herself. With the aid of divine allies and her own indomitable spirit, Psyche completes her task and returns to the world above, her beauty now radiant beyond compare. In the end, it is love that triumphs over adversity, as Psyche's unwavering devotion to Eros earns her a place among the immortals. United with her beloved at last, Psyche's transformation from mortal maiden to divine goddess is complete, her trials serving as a testament to the enduring power of love to conquer all. Aphrodite's presence looms large in the myths and legends of ancient Greece, her influence shaping the destinies of gods and mortals alike. From her pivotal role in the events leading to the Trojan War, to her tragic love affairs with mortal heroes, Aphrodite's myths are a tapestry of passion, intrigue, and divine intervention. The Judgment of Paris stands as one of the most famous myths involving Aphrodite, a tale that ultimately leads to the outbreak of the Trojan War, when Zeus refuses to judge a contest among Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite for the title of the fairest goddess. Paris, a mortal prince of Troy, is called upon to decide. Each goddess offers Paris a bribe in return for the golden apple inscribed to the fairest, and Paris ultimately chooses Aphrodite, swayed by her promise to grant him the love of the most beautiful woman in the world, Helen of Sparta. Thus begins a chain of events that culminates in the legendary siege of Troy, forever immortalized in Homer's epic poems. Aphrodite's love affairs with mortal heroes are equally legendary, each fraught with passion, betrayal, and tragedy. The myth of Aphrodite and Adonis is a tale of love and loss, as the beautiful mortal Adonis captures Aphrodite's heart, only to meet a tragic end at the tusks of a wild boar. From his blood springs the anemone flower, a poignant reminder of the fleeting nature of beauty in life. Another tragic tale involves Aphrodite's affair with Anchises, a mortal prince of Troy, which results in the birth of Aeneas, the hero of Virgil's Aeneid. Anchises' mortal nature proves to be his undoing, as he is struck blind by Zeus's thunderbolt for boasting of his affair with the goddess. Yet, from their union comes Aeneas, whose journey from Troy to Italy shapes the destiny of Rome and ensures Aphrodite's lasting influence on the mortal world. If you are still awake, then I'd just like to let you know that my name is Alice. If you couldn't already tell, I'm from the UK, and I run this Mythology ASMR channel by myself. I create all the animations and carry out research on my own. Each video takes a very long time to make, and your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and possibly subscribe. Good night, love you all.